What's up, Owlet fans?
Howdy.
This is SudsNBubbles and Avi
Hello again.
here for a presentation of Stage 3, Week 3.
We got that. Stage 3, Week 3.
Stage 3, Week 3
3.
of Owlet. Tonight's game is going to be Furious Unicorns versus Monkey Monkey Monkey.
Oh, yeah.
So, big game coming up tonight. Both of these teams cruising along this stage.
Yep, we are getting towards the very end of Stage 3, if I'm not mistaken, right?
That's right, only one stage to go.
So, yeah, these teams are starting to rack up the numbers, the scores, so let's take a quick peek at these while we're getting them ready to go on this first map. So we'll take a look at Furious Unicorns, got 11 and 6, and Monkey 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 1 and 16 right now. So let's go ahead and talk about this for a little bit.
That's right. Monkey 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 actually came into the league, I believe, right around the start of this stage. They replaced the Toblerones, were a former team, and so that score differential is not exactly what it seems. They came in with a bunch of forfeits to begin with, so they don't believe what those stats are telling you. As far as, or go ahead.
No, I was just going to say absolutely. It's good to know the history on that because looking at the numbers, it seems like a bit of a shock. But we're happy to see Monkey 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 coming in and still, given that they're all in this tournament, so I am extremely excited to watch them and Furious Unicorns go toe-to-toe today.
Yeah, absolutely. So, just to take a look at the scores so far this stage, Furious Unicorns are 4-1.
Oh.
So winning 4 of those games, and Monkey 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 are 1-4 actually. So,
right.
Furious Unicorns sitting 5th in the overall standings, so in a good place for making it to the playoffs here.
Oh yes,
the top
exciting,
8 teams.
exciting prospects.
Monkey 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 actually sitting in 16th, so bottom of the table. But as we discussed, they didn't exactly have the fairest start to
some
the
extenuating
season.
circumstances. Are
Absolutely. So earlier this week, yesterday, we saw Furious Unicorns beat the Deadlock Gang.
Oh.
They beat them 3-2 on Sunday, so a very close match there.
Gotcha.
Big one with. So you can see those are 2 of the top teams in the Snowy division. Monkey 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 losing to Weed Stomp on Lan on Sunday. So top team playing the lowest team.
You know, numbers are numbers.
A little bit to be expected, but we'll see if they can pick it up a little bit today for us.
Yeah, and again, happy to see them sticking it in this tournament. So we're going to get started here very shortly. I believe we're going to start out here on one of my favorite maps, Blizzard World. So I think we're just waiting on a couple other of the players to get ready and get ready from the coaches.
That's absolutely right, Avi. So our map pool today, if we take a look at our scorecard, is actually going to be, we're going to start on Blizzard World.
Welcome, fancy new overlay.
Yeah, you like
Isn't
that?
Isn't this beautiful, everybody? It's actually really nice.
Yeah, thank our overlay designers there in the Discord. I don't actually know who made this particular one, but thank them very much.
Whoever made it, you know who you are. Thank you so much. This is wonderful.
Yeah, so we're going to start out on Blizzard World. Go over to Boop Capital of the World.
Boop Capital.
Ilios. Take a stop off in Nippon. Get some Hanamura going on. And then all the way around the world to Watch Point Gibraltar.
Wow. Fantastic. Yeah, we are going around the world in 4 maps here today, folks. It'll be extremely exciting. I love these maps. They always bring different aspects, different team dynamics to the table, so extremely excited to see what's going to happen here today. We are just about ready to start, however. We've got the ready coming in from both teams, it looks like, almost, but we'll see. Getting a quick
team's
update.
Talking about doing a free-for-all warm-up. We'll see. We'll see if that comes to pass.
Sure, you know, we got time. I guess we could always cast a free-for-all warm-up. Oh, man, I would love to see just, like, 2 or 3 or 4 of the teams all just going into like a massive deathmatch server and just kind of going ham as a warm-up for a little bit.
Oh, that would be great. I'm sure that's something we can look into. I don't know if we've got an all-star game planned after the season, but something like that could be a lot of fun.
Okay,
while we're on the subject, since this is the end of Stage 3, we will be having a showcase match coming up later this week, most likely, this coming weekend, to show off some of the free agents in the league. See if the teams need to do some pickups. If they've got some dropouts or diamond graduates, then that would certainly be something to keep an eye on.
Absolutely, and for those of you just tuning in, this is a rank-restricted tournament, so if you are Diamond and above, unfortunately, you are not eligible to keep competing. But, like you said, we'll see if anybody gets picked up here in those matches. That'd be pretty exciting to see.
Yeah, so it looks like we've got our teams filling out the lobby here, so...
All right, nice. So are we getting ready to start on Blizzard World, or are we still waiting on that ready from the coaches?
Still waiting on the ready from the coaches, but it looks like we should be getting going here any moment.
Fantastic. Well, while we wait, let's go ahead and talk about our favorite map from today's map pool.
Oh, I think you know what our favorite map is, Avi.
Oh, well, why don't you tell me?
It's certainly Boop Capital
Boop
of the
Capital
World.
of the World, Ilios.
Ilios.
Yes. Actually, I do really love Ilios, not just because I love watching a sneaky Lucio or a real slick hog hook. I do also enjoy the geometry of the Ilios stages. I think it's real fun. It sets up a lot of avenues for some of the lesser played heroes. I think you get a lot more Ana play rate on Ilios. I've seen. You get to see some hog. I'm very excited. I believe in the second season we're going to bring in Wrecking Ball Hammond. Is that correct?
That's absolutely right.
Fantastic.
I don't know if it's second season or stage 4.
Oh,
he may be coming in just a week from now.
Well, more on that, folks. I would love to see our little furry hamster guy joining the fight, but I think we got to wait until stage 4. Probably. We'll keep an eye out on that.
Certainly, and we are gonna hopefully get going here. Besides Ilios, I am actually a big fan of all of the maps in this particular map pool.
Ooh, okay.
Blizzard World, always good.
Yeah.
It's no King's Row.
No, it's
but
not.
I enjoy
but
it. It gives you a very diverse playing field depending on which point you're on. So you do see a lot of compositional changes as we move throughout the map, and that's always good to see. That's really one of the key points that makes Overwatch such an interesting game, is the ability to switch heroes mid-match.
Absolutely right. You have other things like MOBAs where you're stuck with your pick for the whole match. So it is very interesting to see a game mode like this where you can adapt to changes readily. With the sacrifice of your ultimate percentage. So, but instead of us doing the talking on that, we'll get started here on Blizzard World and we'll start talking about what these teams are going to do. So, we've got Monkey 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 and Furious Unicorns setting up for their first game today.
That's right, Furious Unicorn is going to start out on the defense here. As we've learned, blue starts on defense.
We have learned that, everybody who's been
only
sticking with
took
us.
3 stages.
You know what? But everybody believed in us, I think. And we finally did it. And it was all thanks to your support, everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for shouting at us. And
thank you for every angry chat message we received saying that we had the overlay wrong. We eventually learned.
For now.
For now.
Well, let's not speak too soon. We got a
I
whole
guess
4 maps to go.
I guess that's fair, yeah.
But here soon we should get to see what Furious Unicorns are gonna run for us. Looks like we're gonna get some Reinhardt Diva from what they're posturing with here, as well as double projectile. We're gonna have that Junkrat Hanzo.
Yes.
Actually, both of those characters really good for spamming down tanks.
Oh,
so
right.
It wouldn't surprise me if, as we're seeing them show, Monkey 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 runs either a Slambulance or the Goats comp, both of which have a lot of tanks as well as pretty heavy field healing with the Lucio and the Moira.
Oh, right.
So it helps definitely to have spam characters like Hanzo and Junkrat.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. As a Junkrat main, it feels a lot better to spam down that Reinhardt shield, knowing that that is one of your main functions as Junkrat. It's very fun to blow things up. So definitely see these characters getting a lot of work in, considering what we're seeing right now in the spawn room of Monkey. So they may be pulling out that Brigitte versus any other of the healers, which makes sense for, like you were saying, all these tanks and that area healing. So we'll watch them come out here now. I believe they're going to all take, that little left room. We'll see if Furious Unicorns wises up to it before. And it looks like there was a Junkrat trap, so I'm sure that Draco Bolt is pretty happy at that 50% already on his ult. And we got Monkey just kind of sidling up the point here. Not really contested at the moment, but here we go. The tank's starting to rush in. We're getting a bit of a shield war going on. We've got a D.Va demeched on the side of a Monkey, so attackers looking like they might be getting some legs up here. We've got Cyberspace falling, however, Furious Unicorns turns around and pulls 2 kills out. Beef Lard soaking up a lot of that damage with his shield, protecting the rest of his team there. Doing a good job of being that big rectangle man. So let's go ahead and see. Flutio's did have to pop that resurrection for her Zenyatta, so we'll see what happens. Quig, unfortunately, falls shortly after the resurrection. However, Cyberspace not letting the Moira get out quite easily, so looks like Monkey's going to have to regroup for the time being.
And really good job there by Furious Unicorns to slow down the pace of that fight. When you're running this GOATS composition that Monkey have, you really want to get in and quickly be aggressive and make these fights, like, dragging them out doesn't hurt you that much, but not being able to get into a grouped enemy team and just start doing damage with that Reinhardt hammer as well as the D.Va missiles can really slow you down.
Yep, you got that. So we do have Wingcraftian coming in, trying to disrupt this high ground, and it does work. It gets most of the team off of that high ground onto the point. So we've got quite a few ultimates popping out. Furious Unicorns was sitting on 4 of them, so we've got Valkyrie, Earthshatter, Transcendence all coming out from their side, and we had a Beat Drop and Rally coming out from Monkey. Oh, and we got Draco Belt coming up with this double Riptire. We're going to see if this continues for them. Veska able to take down one of the main healers on Furious Unicorns, so we'll see how they're going to hold here, but it does look like Monkey is getting pushed back again.
Yeah, and just a really good entry from Furious Unicorns there. As Monkey started to cap that point, they came in with the Earth Shatter and were able to clean up, ending with that Junkrat tire, which got that double kill and pretty much ended that fight, forcing the regroup.
Yes, it did. And now we see in the throes of that battle, though, Monkey now looking like they're going to swing themselves to the ult advantage. So they are pushing up pretty aggressively on point. Cyberspace gets his Dragon Strike eaten by that D.Va. Wingcraftian probably feeling pretty good about himself right now. We've got Cyberspace really getting pressured into that high ground. And we got Zarya's ultimate coming out on point. We'll see if it catches anybody. Nothing coming out from that Lijiang D.Va bomb, however, so a bit of a contest still here, pretty evenly on point. Flutio is using that resurrection on Cyberspace, so Furious Unicorn down their res right now. Coalescence does come out from Monkey, and we're going to see how this works here on point with Quig countering with his Transcendence. Beeflard just smacking Veska out of here. Get out of here. What are you doing, Brigitte?
That's right.
And again, we got bit of a straggling presence from Monkey here, and it looks like they are gonna stagger the Lucio and the Reinhardt, unfortunately for them.
Yeah, that fight probably could have been ended a little bit earlier to help out Monkey, get him an extra go here, because now Furious Unicorn sitting on 5 ultimates, only missing that Transcendence. So they're gonna have plenty of time to hold this point if they can. They don't even need to stagger these ultimates. If they can win the fight with them, that's all they're going to need.
Yep, they have 15 seconds. That's an excellent point, Suds. And just like clockwork, Draco Bolt coming out with this Riptire. We'll see if it catches anybody. Sure enough, he's going to slip around these Zarya shields and get that triple kill. Draco Bolt is not messing around. He's going to get kills or nothing. And Lijiang has to get a little bit inside there and takes out Jack at the last second.
Yeah, and Wingcraftian a little late getting on that point to start the overtime, but regardless, the entirety of his team was dead by that point.
Oh, yeah. So. It's a little hard to contest when everybody else is dead.
Yeah, really good Junkrat tire there. We saw good Zarya shields come out from Monkey onto the Reinhardt, onto the Zarya, protecting those tanks that are really going to be able to hold their position if you can get on point, but regardless, they went down. And getting the Lucio, the Pharah, and the Reinhardt with that Junkrat tire is just a devastating turn of events for Monkey.
Absolutely. No, it was an extremely smart move to bait out those Zarya shields by throwing the Riptire directly at the Zarya and the other tank, the Reinhardt, waiting for the shields to go down, and then just slipping that tire right around the statue to get everybody who was unshielded. So definite good move there from Draco Bolt. Good tire. So we're going to have the team switch in now. We'll see how the teams do in the other one's shoes going forward here on Blizzard World.
Right, it looks like for defense, we're going to get an Orisa Hog composition coming out from Monkey.
I like it.
With, again, some double projectile, but the Pharah with the Hanzo here.
Okay.
Pharah, also very good. These long-range heroes really thrive against the Goats comp, and Brigitte in particular, if that is what the Furious Unicorns choose to run. If you can run something like the Pharah or the Widowmaker that can just sit completely outside of Brigitte's range so that she can have no impact on that character, you have a good chance of getting the damage onto her needed to spam her down.
All right, yeah, no, that's a great point. One of the main crutches of playing Brigitte is you do need enemies in front of you to do your main healing, you know, that isn't one of your secondary abilities. So we're going to see Veska pushing up pretty aggressively here, trying to get some ult percentage perhaps.
Yeah, get
but
a little bit
does
of scouting
slip back.
as well.
Absolutely, yeah, report back to the team. Who's coming? They are going to hold this high ground for right now, so we'll see how the enemy team responds. They're going to do a bit of a fighting here on the lower level, and they're just going to walk straight through this this little eagle area, so we'll see what happens. Hanzo battle going to Monkey right now, so defenders up 6v5. We'll see how they continue. Lijiang actually slipping around back with his Diva, it looks like, so we have a Zarya here on point, but the rest of the team is there ready and waiting. Actually, the entire team is there. Furious Unicorns slipped around the back to get that flank, so we'll see how this happens. A really interesting team setup now on point. A couple of kills coming out from Furious Unicorns, actually 4 of them. So it looks like they're going to be wiping out the team on this point rather quickly.
Yeah, that's going to be a quick cap from Furious Unicorns.
And right as we are getting rolling, Furious Unicorns takes Blizzard World.
Yeah, Monkey a little slow to respond to the pathing that Furious Unicorns took around the backside there. Really just a little slow on that. They seem to still be watching the front choke while they Furious Unicorns were already beginning to touch point. The Zarya was not being super sneaky. She shot a grenade or two in there, giving away that position, and just no real aggression coming out from Monkey there.
Right, absolutely. And a couple of well-timed shields when the team finally realized that the Zarya and the rest of the team were there really gave that energy advantage, and I think helped Furious Unicorns just really clutch that win at the end there. So moving on, we have finished up with Blizzard World. We are going to move to Ilios, the boop capital of the entire planet.
That's right.
We're going to get that rolling here in just a sec. We might have some roster changes for you guys, but we'll get back to that in just a moment.
Oh, that's right, Avi, and we'll see what kind of compositions we get here, because that was a very interesting variant of Goats that Furious Unicorns were running. They swapped out the Brigitte for the Hanzo, so just getting a little bit more damage in there. I'm not really sure what they were going for with that, but it certainly didn't cause them any issues.
Right, yeah. So, yeah, I'm not entirely certain. Maybe they were really banking on needing the Zarya-Hanzo combination, perhaps. You know, we've seen plenty of the Grab Dragon combination here, not only in this tournament, but just across Overwatch recently. So it is possible they were shooting for that.
Oh, that's definitely a possibility, especially when all you need is a single tick on first point. Getting that ultimate built up and then firing it out is all you're going to need.
Right, yeah, going for a safe, sure play, you know, is what a lot of teams go for, just knowing you have the stability in the functionality of the play. So we're going to see what they pull out here on Ilios. However, it's quite a bit different, you know, from Blizzard World. We'll see what they run. Again, I pray we see Lucio, Hog, Orisa, Pharah, any character that can move you around. I just want a big old pinball match going on here at Ilios.
Loves the crowd control.
It's fun. I think it's interesting.
I think it's frustrating, but
you know, we both have F words for it.
Good. Interesting?
So, fun.
Oh, fun. That makes more sense.
How finteresting.
It's an F word.
Fantastic. So, we are getting set up here. I believe we may have had 1 or 2 roster changes. But I believe at this point we're just waiting for the coach's okay to get started.
That's right, we're waiting on the ready from Monkey here. Probably just getting a last-minute pep talk.
Yeah, for sure.
Remind them what kind of strats they need to do, possibly anything the coaches may have seen from Furious Unicorns on that last map.
Oh, and we may even see some McCree or Soldier here on Ilios. I've seen people play that a lot, especially to counter the Pharah that somebody eventually ends up playing. So maybe we'll see our good old cowboy McCree on Ilios.
That's right, and hit scans coming back into the meta a little bit with their damage fall-off changes. McCree can actually exert power and control on a much larger area of the map now. So
yeah, if you can hit those shots, you're definitely seeing a more direct impact now as McCree, so that's great to know.
And it does look like we're going to Lijiang Tower here.
All right, so...
Which is not what we were advertising.
No, so we apologize for the inconsistency. However, we had no clue, but we're gonna roll with it.
Yeah,
so Furious Unicorns and
love some Lijiang Tower.
Monkey setting up here in China, Lijiang Tower, and we're gonna see what they do here on this King of the Hill match. Very interested.
Yeah,
well, now we have to talk about Lijiang instead of Ilios.
Well, it's not the boop capital of the world.
It is not. It's honestly one of the least boopiest places.
It does look like Furious Unicorns were hovering over a traditional dive composition.
Oh.
Monkey looks like they may go for another Goats variation, running that Zenyatta instead of the Lucio, which, especially for a control point, it would be odd, but still 30 seconds, we could see some swaps coming through here.
In my opinion, if your Zenyatta knows who to discord and knows where to position themselves, you know, you're really doing a huge amount of extra damage with those discords. So with proper cooperation and proper coordination on a team level, you know, Zenyatta has that own little niche there. But,
yeah, especially against tanks. The only thing is on these control points, a lot of times being there first can give you a huge benefit, and that's what Lucio's good for.
All right, yeah, that's a fantastic point. So we'll see what happens here. The teams are actually, looks like they're going to meet up here in the White Room. Quig gets his sleep dart eaten, so the rest of Furious Unicorns just hovering over point, but meeting here in the White Room, and it looks like we're going to have a bit of a quick team battle. First battle going the way of Furious Unicorns right now, so we'll see how that continues, but it continues just like dominoes. One member falls, 2, 3, 4. We've got Furious Unicorns on point, and it looks like they're going to take this King of the Hill.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
Ooh, there was a boop. We got one.
That's what we were looking for.
Thank you, Veska.
And Furious Unicorn.
Oh, in the midair sleep. I don't know that Veska is going to make it out of there. And there we go. One quick scope from Quig, and Veska's down. So Monkey may want to wait until they have a full 6 to reinitiate.
That's right. And Quig in a little bit dangerous position in that last attack there, kind of by himself in that White Room, but it did work out for them.
It definitely did.
Here comes Vesk again. So.
Right. And again, it looks like Monkey is trying to dive this backline. However, most of Furious Unicorns is putting up a good fight when those dive attempts are happening. So we got Quig focusing here on the Pharaoh. We'll see if that works at all. It doesn't work, but it looks like 2 members, one from each team, seem to have possibly fallen off the map. However, we're not going to pay that any mind. We're going to pay attention to the rest of the team fight that's happening here. Furious Unicorns popping out a very glitchy-looking Earthshatter. I am not entirely certain what's going on there, but Reinhardt was just really itching to press that Q button, I suppose.
Yeah, you generally do want to stay away from any angled surfaces when you're using Reinhardt's Shatter. It still has not...
Unfortunately, one of the buggiest ults still.
Yes.
So, I mean, Aura Creature popping that Primal Rage to really push Furious Unicorns around, and before they can get back to point to really take care of things, Monkey is now switched this point over to their control.
They are going to get this cap, and Monkey also ahead in the ultimate economy.
Yeah.
Holding on to both DPS ults, the Diva Bomb and the Transcendence, so they have a good shot here. Cyberspace is going to pop that rally to get her team a bunch of armor, and Winston kind of being run as an off tank here for Furious Unicorns.
Yep.
So we'll see how he's able to support his Reinhardt.
Absolutely. And we have this beat drop coming out from Furious Unicorns. And we've got the boop out from Veska really coming in today, making up for that Ilios bait. And we've got a Transcendence and a Barrage coming out on point. Ooh, and with a single rocket shot, Draco Bolt falls. However, it does look like Furious Unicorns might be swinging this point back to their side. So we're going to see what happens here as we get the rest of this feed going on. Fludio is making an effort to get Monkey off of him. And he's doing a heck of a job. This point's still contested, but it is still under the control of Monkey for the time being. And with a couple of their members falling, Furious Unicorns flips it back over.
Yeah, that's right. Furious Unicorn's going to get the cleanup
That's
here.
a good
Hopefully Monkey can regroup. They don't have a lot of time, so any death at this point is going to be really hurtful to them. But about, not even in the ults actually. Furious Unicorn sitting a little bit ahead, having both tank ults. That Graviton could be the map winner here.
Right. Oh, and we have a big Zarya grab coming out over there. Quite a bit of help from that anti-grenade from Anna. We've got the Genji ult coming out from Wingcrafty, and we'll see if he's able to take anybody out. Really slicing and dicing, but that nano on the Reinhardt's really going to help him with that damage reduction. And sitting at a healthy 400 health on point, Beeflard's just going to keep that rectangle up and keep his team safe. We do have the Transcendence coming out, and Beeflard with the solo shatter, making sure Jack falls as fast as possible, and Dark Templar following him. Unfortunately, Monkey can't get anybody else on point to reset that overtime.
That's right, and I mean, using that Dragon Blade there, you don't have a lot of options, but fighting against the 3 tanks that Furious Unicorns are running, the Dragon Blade's not the most effective ult you're going to have, and during the rest of the fight, Genji does not have the sheer damage output that a lot of other DPSs can have. So, not necessarily the best pick there.
Right, I would have to agree. As deadly as his ultimate can be, if you're not able to pair it with either, you know, like a Mercy damage beam, a nano boost, something to help give him a little extra kick, because you know the enemy team's healers are going to try to do their best to keep their tanks up. It's just not going to cut through the healing per second that a lot of healers can do.
Wingcraftian actually swapping onto the Sombra.
Ooh, fantastic. So we're going to see a bit of a fight break out right away here in the middle of the courtyard, and Furious Unicorns really just laying down the damage. 4 kills straight off the bat, 5. I mean, they won that team fight through and through, so they're going to stand on point while it unlocks.
And Quig, actually a big hero for his team throughout this match so far, hitting those clutch anti-nades. He's been just completely getting rid of the dive from Monkey. When they come in, all of their tanks and players just get anti-naded, and their healers can't do anything to help them.
Absolutely correct. Yeah, we see the effect of that, you know, in real time here, a direct impact from that healer. So we did have somebody from Monkey trying to cheekily contest there, but it does look like Furious Unicorns are paying attention to the bar at the top. So we got some ultimates coming out already. We're going to see how these break out on point, but not too much going on. Jack uses his Resurrection for the side of Monkey. Dark Templar getting bullied, unfortunately, and does fall to the sheer power of Furious Unicorns. And Wingcraftian fighting against these tanks. Reaper, a pretty good pick against this tank-heavy comp. We'll see if he's able to make Reaper's kit work a little better for him here.
Yeah, the lack of mobility may be the only thing to hurt him here.
Right. Unfortunately, with Cyberspace and Quig teaming up on him, you know, the damage that they have available with the control abilities, they're just keeping him at bay while they damage him down. So we've got that Cyberspace rally coming out, getting the entire team that really nice, chunky, permanent armor for the next team fight. They're sitting at 65% on points, so it looks like they're going to have 2 team fights at most happening here if they don't lose the point. And we have both Earth Shatters coming out, nano boosts, Transcendence, quite a bit is happening on both sides, but let's see what the result is here. So we've got Beeflard with that nano boost really doing some work. Wingcraftian actually takes down Cyberspace with his Reaper Death Blossom. So Monkey looking like they're gonna hopefully make some work on this team fight. Beeflard falls as well as Draco Bolt. He literally falls, it seems. And Monkey finally winning some fights here, so they're gonna head to point to try to cap.
And Fludio just following behind, harassing, and now being able to contest this point.
And that was a very good move from Furious Unicorns, because even though they lost the point here, they did get their own capture to 99%. All they have to do is win a team fight, flip it over, and they're instantly in overtime.
That's right. I would have liked them to hold on to some of those ults, but at the time that they used them was early enough in the fight, they had every expectation of winning that.
That's entirely
So
correct.
Now
right?
they will only have the sound barrier as they go into a Graviton Barrage combo. So we'll see how Monkey Monkey is able to pull that out,
And
possibly right here on the point.
And I want to see what Veska does with this barrage in his pocket. I know he's itching for it. He's been looking for a way for... Oh, and there we go! He tries to combo it with that Graviton, but with the rally, the other healing, and with the Reinhardt shield blocking part of it, that's not going to do enough damage. However, Beeflart's coming in with an ultimate of his own. He's getting nanoed. He slams 2 people on the ground with that Earth Shatter, and he's furiously swinging at the Mercy in the air, but that Valkyrie's going to keep Jack away from the hammer for the time being. Veska desperately trying to get this damage down on point, but that rectangle's not going anywhere. I'm really sorry, buddy. And we've got Flutio-O's just kind of getting some damage out on point. The Graviton coming out from Lijiang. There's still a little bit of a contest, and finally, we have the overtime switch. We're going to see if Monkey 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 can get it back on point, but it looks like Furious Unicorns has Lijiang Tower in their pocket.
They certainly do, and that was really well played. They knew that that Graviton was coming out. They held the sound barrier for it and used it right at the perfect moment to negate basically the entirety of that barrage. Didn't get one player, only brought the Brigitte a little low.
Right, right. And here we see... Again, you know, we promised boops, and you got boops, everybody. It just was not on Ilios. However, we got that work coming in there from Aura Creature. Man.
Yeah, and I mean, maybe we're gonna have to move the boop capital of the world.
You know,
I don't know.
we might. It could definitely migrate. However, Dark Templar, shout out to Dark Templar getting 12 votes on that healing card. 28 Transcendence. Absolutely putting in that healing work with Zenyatta. So we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. I believe we're gonna stop for halftime while we let the teams rest. Or do we think that they're gonna hop right into map 3?
I think they're gonna take a little second here.
All right, no worries, no worries. I would love to tell you that we are gearing up to fly to Hanamura. However, we are not entirely certain that our map pool is correct right now, so I don't want to tease anybody. However, we'll roll with the punches and we'll cast for whatever map we get.
We'll put on that one, and then
Any map will do.
We'll have a quick little check here while we're at it.
Let's go ahead and do that.
Just you know, see if the other map pool is actually the one that we're playing right now.
Perhaps it also starts...
No, it's
Interesting.
not.
Cool.
We're playing a hybrid map pool today.
I love it.
So, unless... I unfortunately don't have the GIMP skills to combine our 2 map pool on the fly.
You know, I think whatever we end up casting for, it'll be fantastic. Everybody's going to love it, so... We will hopefully have a more accurate overlay next time, but that will not put a single dent in this casting.
Nope.
And
not
even if it's not entirely accurate, it's still really beautiful. I like it. It's visually appealing.
Oh.
It's got all of my favorite characters on there.
All of them.
Yeah.
It looks like the teams are going to take a 5-minute break,
Okay.
so I think we're going to just throw you guys to some nice jazz, and we'll be back with maps 3 and 4 here shortly.
Enjoy. We'll be right back.
What's up? We're back from
Heyo.
halftime. We're
Howdy.
currently sitting here, Furious Unicorns versus Monkey Monkey Monkey. Furious
Yes.
Unicorns up 2-0 so far. And our next map is going to be Horizon Lunar Colony.
Yes, we double checked.
Anyone just joining us, we did not play Noombani, but just ignore that.
Yes.
We're gonna move forward with our lives and not look back.
Yeah, just pretend Noombani was Blizzard World and all will be right and correct with the happenings.
Yes, at least much more so.
Yeah. This is one of the more confusing timelines we're in, so forgive us.
Yep.
However,
So we're gonna hop right into the game here.
Perfect.
For a little bit of 2CP.
yes. And I am very excited to be casting for the newly updated Horizon Lunar Colony with some of the map tweaks that they made. I'm very excited.
Yeah, that's absolutely right. There's no longer nearly as many easy to access flank routes on this
Right.
first point.
Oh,
so
goodness, yeah. They did make some very needed modifications, and I believe it is definitely moved this map up in my personal rankings of the maps. This actually used to be one of my least favorite, just because, as you were saying, the flanking was ridiculous. You never really felt like you had a hold on a defense. The first point was normally gone in the first fight, and you just had to pray to God somebody knew what they were doing on the second point.
Well, and having the high ground be essentially useless to the defenders, now that they've added some of the cover up there on that first point high ground, the defenders can make much better use of it and actually have some better holds up there
Right.
without having to just do like a tank-heavy Reaper hold on point, which, while still effective, is not the only way to kind of hold here.
Exactly. No, they did remove a lot of the dead map geometry, so it really opens up more diverse hero pools for composition. So I'm very excited. I want to see some really interesting stuff coming out. I know deep inside could be trolling, could be messing with me, but if we see a Doomfist, I mean, I don't know that I've seen Doomfist except for when teams are trying to stall.
You're focusing on the Doomfist here?
You know, I try not to bring any attention to the Torbjorn in the event that he just instantaneously vanishes back to the spawn room. but I am also very excited to see Meska pulling out some Torbjorn on defense. Let's see it rolling. Monkey, Monkey, Monkey defending against Furious Unicorn's onslaught of damage. We'll see who comes out on top today in Horizon Lunar Colony.
That's right, we're going to have a triple DPS dive coming out from Furious Unicorns with the Widow Tracer and that Doomfist you were referencing.
Yes.
So we'll see how they try to approach this, because they're going to have to either avoid or get rid of that Torb turret early on.
They are. It definitely does a lot of constant damage whenever it spies anybody. So they are really going to have to be coordinated in their effort to really break down this wall of damage that's coming in. But Furious Unicorn's stepping a toe on point, trying to see what Monkey, Monkey, Monkey does in response. And it seems that for the most part, they're equally splitting up to cover ground on this defense. We'll see what happens here as the fight progresses.
That's right, and running that single healer, Tank's not getting a lot of healing.
Unfortunately, Beeflar takes down Taolby before he's able to really make any use of that hook. And we do have Furious Unicorns, again, trying to make a presence on this point here. And with one of the members of Monkey, Monkey, Monkey down, it looks like they might be going for that. So Beeflar tosses out the Diva Bomb, and Flutio O's is able to get that Valkyrie off. So Wingcraftian doing a lot of this damage work alongside Aura Creature. So Monkey, Monkey, Monkey holding this point now, even with Furious Unicorns being pretty aggressive with their attack.
Yeah, Aura Creature getting a really fast ultimate there, and Wingcraftian, although he went down, is sitting on that barrage, so really good chance for them to come back in, and that was really just a bad kind of stagger by the Doomfist. But Furious Unicorns gonna hop on up there and see if they can't make use of it.
Absolutely. So we do see a bit of a high ground fight going on here. That turret is down, so Furious Unicorns might have an easier time making this attack before the Torbjorn can get another turret up. So
it did get Flutio-O's though, so they are going to be missing that res.
Okay, that's very, very important for them. So they may want to regroup at this point, as seeing as they're missing the Mercy there.
It does look like that's the plan, and now Wingcraftian being real careful here because he knows they've got the double snipers looking for it. We've got Draco Bolt swapping onto the Hanzo off of that Tracer. So.
Yep, so we'll see how this works for them. Oh, and a quick double kill from Furious Unicorns. They did trade the Oxicon for that. However, this might be their chance to move in and take advantage of it before it's too late. So Taolby fighting some of these DPS heroes, and he's not able to get the kill, has to reload, and that Diva Bomb comes out on point, and he can't get out fast enough. Ooh, Beeflar, that was cheeky, mate. All right, so Furious Unicorns really coming in, making a one-stop effort just to get Monkey Monkey out, and looks like they are going to be taking this first point now.
That's right, and Quig actually showing up pretty well on this Widowmaker after seeing them play the Ana for so long. That's good to see that they've got a little bit of versatility
translating
there.
those sniper skills, that's right. For sure. So we do have Furious Unicorns kind of scouting out the point now, seeing where exactly they can make their attempt of attack. So hanging out on this high ground, trying to contest the Orisa up there. But for the most part, it does seem as though a bit of scouting and planning is going on. So
Veska staying on that Torb, about to have the Molten Core, so if they can get a turret up, that could win them a fight here.
Exactly right. So Wingcraftian pressuring Quig to keep that Widow sightline clear for the rest of his team. So we have Wingcraftian really hunting Flutio-O's down in the middle of his Valk, but he doesn't secure it. Draco Ball throwing out his Dragon Strike, and it takes Jack down. Wingcraftian falls as well. So Furious Unicorns, while they do get initially 2 kills, Monkey 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 responds with 4 of their own, and it looks like this defense is going to hold strong.
And that Torb Molten Core was actually a big part of that, forced Furious Unicorns to give up some of that space and allowed Taolby to get a hook and a couple of kills there.
Right, yeah, so again, we see a strong defense here in the second point. Got 3.5 minutes left in the clock, so we'll have a bit of time here for Furious Unicorns to try to build up some ults and attempt to...
Yeah, it looks like Wingcraftian is going to sit up top here and look for that barrage. He's got the damage boost, And we're going to see Furious Unicorns engage onto the point here with their dive tanks.
That's right, so we have the Supercharger coming out from Aura Creature, but it's immediately shot down by Beeflard, so a bit unfortunate on that side. However, Flutio's with that risky res, and it works out. Lijiang alive on point now. Furious Unicorns really starting to step that up with that swing, so we'll see if they're able to secure this. You got 3 minutes left on the clock. They got plenty of time, but if they can make it happen here, that's going to be really great for them. And there we go, in the middle of that barrage. Unfortunately, Farah falls. Draco Ball just tossing these arrows out like they're hotcakes. And here we go, Furious Unicorns really steamrolling now, getting that momentum. And Draco Ball is going insane! He's crazy! Nothing can stop him, he's a madman!
Really great point cap by Furious Unicorns. And it was the res from that Mercy, the risky res from Flutio's, brought up the Winston. He immediately pops that Primal Rage, starts batting people where he wants them so that his team can take that space and start dealing the damage. And they got them into where they were just trying to stall from spawn, and it wasn't enough, especially with Draco Ball hammering them with those Hanzo arrows.
I said, they have families, probably. Come on, Draco. Man. Well, fantastic. So we are going to have the teams swapping sides now. We'll see what they're going to pull out here on the separate defense offense. But yeah, a really fun fight there on that second point. Really, I was glad to see a good defense. I'm glad it wasn't any sort of steamroll. I do like to see what both teams are giving it their all, and it's more of a fight. So it was really nice to see that.
Yeah, 2:44 on the clock for Furious Unicorns.
Okay.
So respectable time, nothing crazy, but that does give them a good chance to cap both points if we go into the overtime rounds.
That's right. That means Monkey is going to, at least I should hope, want to try to get this first point as quickly as they possibly can, see if they can get some sort of time advantage over Furious Unicorns in this. So we see deep inside on that sniper on Widowmaker and Quig swapping back over to that Ana pick we saw in Lijiang. So double sniper coming out from them, but Monkey looking like they're pulling out what I can only describe as an artistic composition.
Well,
I mean, you've got Brigitte, you've got Symmetra, you've got 3 tanks, and you got Moira. It's beautiful.
This is actually exactly the comp I discussed with you a few weeks ago when we saw this GOATS composition come out with the Symmetra. They had replaced the Brigitte, but here they're going to actually replace the Lucio, so they use the teleporter instead of the speed boost to try to bypass the enemy team and force them to fight on point.
And that's a really good, and I mean, just like you were saying, there we go, Teobi and the rest of his team on point now. I think Furious Unicorns didn't really understand what was going to happen when they had a Symmetra. We've got 1 tick, 2 ticks coming out from Monkey. Furious Unicorns, you have the touch point to contest, come on! So we got a bit of a team fight finally breaking out, but 2.5 ticks already for Monkey is really good for them. So Veska trying to keep up that healing and that damage. A real nice charge there from Aura Creature. And Veska just keeping the Junkrat at bay while the rest of his team makes easy work of the rest of Furious Unicorns. A Riptire comes out and it takes down 3 members! Oh man! So we'll see what happens if that Junktire can swing this back around.
Yeah, Junkrat coming out as the hero play, and
whoa!
now
Draco Ball!
they're gonna take back this point,
and
so
wow!
Actually, really good patience from Furious Unicorns to wait there on the high ground, get their cooldowns back up, get their team together, and have a clean re-engage. They lost a couple on the re-engage, but the tire coming in late, as well as another risky res onto Beeflard, allowed them to retake that point and stop Monkey at about 82%.
And that's an astute point, Suds, and we've also got 2 minutes left in the clock for them, so it really did chew up a good amount of their time bank. Monkey, I believe, noticing this, is trying their best to get on this point now, make some sort of work, but teamfight's breaking out. Furious Unicorns looking like they're on the advantage right now. Dark Templar popping out that Coalescence, and in the midst of the fight, even though Draco Ball got a triple kill, Furious Unicorns is going to have to start defending the second point because Monkey did get the cap.
Yeah, the slow reactions there from Furious Unicorns. They needed to get on that point. Monkey doing a good job of making the swap onto the Lucio, using that speed boost to essentially do the same thing, but with a little bit sneakier.
Yeah, and with some healing after the fact on the speed as well, I am sure helps.
And they only had to use one ult to do it, so they're going to come in here with 4 ultimates while Furious Unicorns just sitting on their 2 tank ults, and they're going to pop the Valkyrie to enter this fight.
All right, and not a bad move. We're going to see what happens here. We get the Supercharger coming out from Beeflard, really trying to boost up his team's damage, but it's taken out right away by Aura Creature, who also takes Beeflard out. Deep inside with a nice stick on Veska, and Quig again with those big anti-grenades. It looks like Monkey, unless they can pull a couple of kills out here, they may want to regroup. But oh man, Lijiang tossing out the Diva Bomb as Jack throws out that Zarya grab. So unfortunately for them, it caught a lot of people on Furious Unicorns, but the damage follow-up wasn't there. We still have a contest here though, and Aura Creature popping out a pretty juicy Earth Shatter here on point. Beeflard's now nano, digging into the tanks here with all that damage. Tiobi is able to take down one of the supports here on Furious Unicorns, so they may be able to turn some things around here. Veska knocking deep inside down, so the DPS is lacking the Tracer. And Wingcraftian coming in, taking out more of the DPS, so we're going to see what happens here as looks like Furious Unicorns is just trying to stall at this moment. Dark Templar pulling out the Coalescence, really piling on the DPS and healing simultaneously. So I really hope that Monkey gets on point to start capping a little more. But it looks like they are getting pushed off here by some of these more interesting control abilities. Deep inside, switching to Pharah. Unfortunately, he's taken down right away. Quig doing the best that she can. Oh, and gets the nice sleep on the Diva in the stairwell, putting one of the tanks out of commission for a couple of seconds. The big Diva Bomb coming out, but nobody's caught in it, so again, we've got this fight dragging on this point. It's insane to see all of this happening for so long. But finally, Monkey making some headway with 3 kills. We're going to see if this is enough for them. Veska pumping that rally, getting all of his teammates extra permanent armor in the middle of this fight. And finally, they get the cap on that second point.
And
woo!
That was a long contest from Furious Unicorns. One of the highlights there actually was the Junkrat tire coming out and really just waiting in spawn for a while because they knew that would force Monkey to spread out, and that was the period of time where they were not capping the point.
So
nobody wanted to sit on it because they knew the Junkrat tire was on its way. And by just kind of threatening with that sound and animation, you can basically stall without even having to risk your life there as Junkrat. So that was really well done from Draco Ball.
Very smart play. I didn't even notice that. I was in the middle of being astounded. But definitely, it is one of the loudest ultimates in this game, and it is also one of the scariest, considering its entirely insane burst damage potential. So we are going to go to this this third round here. We're going to see what's going on with both teams. Draco Bolt maybe pulling out the Reaper. He is showing us he can really shine on these DPS roles, so I would love to see what happens with Reaper, considering they're expecting quite a few tanks to come out from Monkey.
That's right, and Reaper can be really strong if you're going to make a hold there on point, or I guess attack there on point.
Right.
So it looks like they are going to run the Lucio Ana with the Reaper Hanzo, so maybe Hanzo staying back a little bit, put pressure from downrange while Reaper just sticks with his tanks and tries to burn down the enemy team.
Yeah, and pretty good idea in theory, so we'll see if it holds up. Deep inside, causing Tailby to really very early pop that res, so Furious Unicorns is going to hop on point now that they know that their Mercy doesn't have Resurrection. 3 members of Monkey fall already to Furious Unicorns, and here we go. We've got this this point being taken almost instantly, so we've got a few members left, but nope, unfortunately they fall as well. So Furious Unicorns making their way swiftly to the second point.
And taking strong control of the ult economy here. All of them having much more charge than everyone on Monkey, or on Monkey, except for Veska on that Junkrat.
So we'll see how they use this to their advantage. They do have 2 minutes left in the clock, so they may have to come up with an action plan a little faster than before. However, they aren't really taking any time to wait. Veska really just coming in with a double grenade kill on both of those tanks. So Monkey doing themselves a favor by taking both tanks down right away, and looks like they're going to stagger Draco as well.
That's right, and just the double spam from the the Junkrat and the Pharah is very effective at burning down those tanks, especially when you've got Deep Inside and Quig standing back, just trying to heal from afar. The burst damage that comes in is just gonna burn them down.
That's right, and we have Veska here with what I can only think of as the most grand Junkrat play. We'll see if he can pull it off. I will eat my shoe if this kills more than 3 people.
Fludio is going back to pick up Quig, and the tire's probably going to come out just as they engage
as
here.
As the supports come out, I could imagine. So Furious Unicorns, they're grouping up, and this Riptire, unbeknownst to them, is creeping up like a serial killer.
It gets booped.
And it gets booped, and Draco Ball, no fear, shoots the tire out of midair. Sorry, Veska, not today. Dark Templar getting pressured pretty heavily and is forced to pop the Transcendence on point. So we've got a fight breaking out right away. Furious Unicorns getting 2 kills and demeching Jack. It looks like they're going to be able to make this push from here on out. They just have to take care of these tanks, and it looks like they're good to go. And looks like we also have a beat drop to help them out in this effort. And here we go. 1 tick coming out. We really need to see something coming out from Monkey to keep this point alive. Wingcraftian trying to get something out of this barrage, but gets controlled off point and can't touch in time.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that was really well done from Furious Unicorns. As the Junkrat tire came out, they had the Lucio boop it away, and then Reaper came after it with those big shotguns and got the Zarya bubble to protect him in case they were able to blow it up before he could take it out. And so that just allowed them to push onto point very quickly, knowing that one of the members of Monkey was not going to be there to contest them, and one of the big damage dealers too, one of the ones that controls where those tanks can exist. And that spam damage just wasn't there, so the Reaper able to get on point and pop that ultimate in the center of Monkey, and that was about all she wrote at that point.
Right, yeah, you got it. And it reminds me of the wise words of a very famous ex-professional Overwatch player, Mr. Siegel. When referring to Rip Tires, he simply says, "No fear."
No fear.
You can have no fear with Rip Tires. And Draco really showing us, if you have a shotgun, you can blow anything up before it kills you. So,
right.
real smooth move. The best move you can make when that Rip Tire's coming at you is try to shoot it before it explodes. That's all you can really do. So,
yep, we're gonna see that double projectile spam come out from Furious Unicorns with the Reinhardt Diva. Diva there to control the high ground, Reinhardt more the low ground. Fludio O's on the Mercy, and then Quig back on that Ana. Monkey coming out with this same kind of Goats variation with the Symmetra instead of Lucio. See if it works for them again here.
Yeah, it absolutely could. We did see some success on their end, so if this teleporter doesn't die, and it didn't before a couple of members of Monkey get on point, so we'll see what happens. Furious Unicorns, however, doesn't take this strat lightly, and instead just decides to bomb down anybody that's on point. And we have, again, a real cheeky res coming out from Fludio O's in the middle of enemies firing at her. She doesn't care. She's going to pull this resurrection out.
That's right, and that Symmetra strategy, one that's probably only going to work once a match at least.
Yeah, it's one of those things that if you've seen it once, you're going to expect it the next time. So I think that Furious Unicorns was, in fact, a little more prepared for that strat this time.
They certainly were. So back to the standard Goats comp, 3 supports, 3 tanks, and we'll see where they go. It looks like they want to go there to the left, but the Junkrat trap stops them dead in their tracks, and that's not what you want against this double spam.
Pretty nice anti-grenade as well from Quig, so really just controlling the health pool of Monkey right now while they're doing their best to get in here. Big fight happening up in this room, but unfortunately, like I said, a lot of that health pool control really hurting them now that they don't have the healing to catch up, and they're getting staggered left and right, separated from each other, and Furious Unicorns really holding down the fort here. They have 2 minutes left for this defense.
That's right, and the Goats comp really wants a little bit more of a drawn-out fight so that they can get their ultimates online, because right now, Furious Unicorns gonna have 5 ults for this fight, while Monkey just the Coalescence to push in here. So we'll see. The Junkrat tire is gonna come out any moment now, and that may kill this next push.
It absolutely could, so we'll see what Monkey tries to do here. And am I mistaken, or did Wingcraftian just switch over to Hanzo?
We did get the swap over to Hanzo,
Perfect, okay.
so...
I want to make sure I'm paying attention. So deep inside, again, deep inside the enemy backlines. We'll see what happens. Draco Ball's Riptire comes out. It does catch Dark Templar. So Monkey down a player already, down a healer. So we'll see how this affects them in the middle of this fight. Deep inside in a bit of a duel right now with Wingcraftian. Just laying down some damage, but they both retreat in prospects for living a bit longer.
Studio pops that Valkyrie to keep his team up while
and we do
happens.
have Aura Creature slamming down his Earth Shatter, and the Nano Boost comes out on Beeflard. Beeflard's done messing around, swinging that hammer around with the red glowies. Looks like it's going to take down a couple members, and while the deep inside pops that Fire Barrage, it doesn't look like it caught anybody.
And Jack does throw out his Graviton there towards the end of that fight. I would have liked to see him hold on to it and get a good regroup here.
And with that Earth Shatter, it looks like Beeflard got one member of Monkey, but with the massive healing pocketing coming out from Dark Templar, the Earth Shatter didn't get anybody. In fact, it looks like Dark Templar is going to be bullying Beeflard now. So we've got the Diva Bomb coming out on point as a bit of a zoning tactic. Furious Unicorns still doing their best to hold this point as strong as possible, and with a couple of well-placed rockets, it looks like they are going to hold on to this. 2 seconds left for Monkey. Overtime is going to start here in just a sec, but I don't know that the rest of the team's going to make it back.
Yeah, these last couple of fights, a little bit rushed from Monkey. They were going to be up in the ult economy there and have a really good chance to push in with 5 or 6 ultimates, but unfortunately they got a little bit staggered. Continued to press onto the point kind of one by one, and that was a little bit of their downfall there.
Sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. So,
right on.
And this was where we did see the slight delay in Furious Unicorns getting to point, but again, I mean, Draco Ball really just cleaning it up before the actual capture happened. So we are finally moving on to map 4. And if we are following the current new map layout, I believe we are going to see these teams face off in Route 66 in the Wild Wild West. So definitely one of those maps where you'll see snipers as well. McCree, Hanzo, Widow, Ana, definitely, I'm sure at least one of each gonna see on one of the two teams. So I'm pretty excited to see what comes out. We've seen Quig really popping out that hit scan, practice.
That's right. Good chance we see some Sombra here as well.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But as you can see here from our scoreboard, Furious Unicorns now up 3-0. That's going to give them the match. We are going to go ahead and play this last map because, as with the Overwatch League, the map score does count.
They do.
It does have a big impact on who gets into playoffs and who doesn't. So
yeah.
Furious Unicorns definitely going to be wanting to boost their stats here, kind of secure their playoff position. As we discussed, they're sitting, I believe, 5th in the league right now.
I believe that's what you mentioned, yeah. So definitely want to secure their spot, if they can, a little higher, but, at least keeping themselves at the caliber that they've been playing so far. So we are going to see Route 66 very shortly. I believe, again, we are attempting to see if any roster changes are going to happen before we get started, but regardless, we will be shooting some guns and hugging some Huns. I couldn't come up with anything else.
I thought we were going to go with something along the lines of, oh, it would appear that we're going to Watch Point Gibraltar.
Breaking news, we were wrong again.
So just ignore my beautiful map thing.
And that's how you get debated, chat. Let's hear it. Can I get a map debate in the chat? Thank you. Can I get...
We should have just gone back to the old scorecard.
We
this
really
is what I get.
This is what we get for trying to adapt with the times. It just adapts against us. However, we're going to keep adapting. Not much else we can do. We'll roll with these punches, any punches that come at us. So, Watch Point Gibraltar, again, we weren't entirely wrong. This is also another sniper-friendly map, and I really do hope we see McCree or Soldier coming out, especially with those hit scan fall-off changes. Like you were mentioning earlier, it gives them a far more direct impact on the battlefield, especially when they're focusing and they have that accuracy. I mean, McCree's going to be terrifying on any map with those long, sight lines. When he can, push you against a corner or make you back against a wall from halfway across the map now, it's very scary. And it's something to really consider if you have a really accurate McCree player.
So yeah, that's absolutely right. I guess now that we're on Watchpoint Gibraltar,
Yes.
you're right. We will probably see some of those snipers, some of those hit scan heroes.
Yeah.
We could also see some more dive coming out if that's what the teams favor.
We could, yes. This is one of those maps that really they really cater to that dive composition
Yep,
and
lots
to its
of high ground.
functionalities.
So we'll see what we get there. Furious Unicorn's going to be starting out on the defense. It looks like they want to run those dive tanks, the Winston Diva. They've got Quig sticking onto that Ana,
Smart
which
play.
I don't know why you wouldn't.
I don't know
And
why. Yeah, exactly.
Flutio's staying on the Mercies. That
Right.
seems to be their support picks, and they work for him.
Yeah,
so
she's been doing work. Like I said, coming in with those really risky res, but I mean, they're working out for her, so I hope she keeps doing what she's doing.
Yep. Meanwhile, the DPS are going to be on those Shimada Bros.
Neat.
So a little bit of bow
Finally.
and arrow, a little bit of shurikens. As we discussed, Genji, not great for the consistent damage throughout the fight, but once he gets his ultimate built up, there's just a huge burst of damage if you're landing those strikes. That was probably Japanese.
It was.
Uh,
But yes, no, it's good to see that. Definitely, especially considering what we're seeing on Monkey. Genji's going to be able to take down, Tracer, Zenyatta, the other Genji, Mercy with that Dragon Blade. So he is going to find it a lot easier to make some more use of the Dragon Blade versus against, perhaps like a Goat's comp. So
That's right. And Monkey, traditional dive coming out. Tracer, Genji.
all right, yep. And 4 on cart, they're pushing fast while Furious Unicorns holds up top. We got TLB doing some scouting, maybe hopping on this back line. But whoa! That is some high sensitivity, sir. However, we have TLB back with the team, chasing down some of these backline flankers. But it looks like at the moment, Furious Unicorns really holding down this defense on Gibraltar right now.
That's right. Just really good tank play. Cyberspace able to scare Taobi off and not allow him to get in there and do the disruption that he wanted to do there in the backline. So they're going to have to try to re-engage here. Wingcraftian swapped from the Genji onto the Hanzo, so he's going to try to contest the opposing sniper here.
Gotcha. So we'll see how that works out. Cyberspace getting a little bit of an inconvenience with that Discord orb there. Ooh, and almost got murdered by a volley there. He didn't even move. Dark Templar really looking out for him, as he should, as a Zenyatta. Those Hanzos, Widows, they're scary, man. They're very scary. So have a bit of a confrontation here in the stairwell. Nobody's really helping Dark Templar out, so see, Lijiang just takes that lightning cannon and really shreds the supports there. Turning around, getting Jack as well. Furious Unicorns taking down all the supports there. Quig helping with the DPS. I mean, again, Monkey, attempting to move this cart, but Furious Unicorns really taking them apart one by one and working as a team to make them go back to that spawn room.
That's right, and Furious Unicorn's going to be sitting on 6 ultimates here, while Monkey only going to have the pulse bomb to engage. And Veska going real low.
And that was a real juicy storm arrow. I saw that Cyberspace. Ooh, and we have a bit of a spawn room bullying going on here from the Lijiang, keeping the DPS at bay while they're trying to do any sort of flanking.
Yeah, Flutio seemingly using that Valkyrie just so that they have some more ultimates charging.
Yep, and Veska and Taobi making some switches here, so now we have a Pharah Diva on the side of Monkey. Hopefully that'll help them out here, maybe mitigate some of that damage there that they've been experiencing, and unfortunately can't eat that grenade. I mean, Quig's been coming in with those very, very nice anti-grenades, so a big reason as to why they keep getting torn apart in these team fights. So we do have a Primal Rage coming out here from both Winstons. Dragon Strike, a bunch of ults coming out deep inside, getting Veska with that Dragon Blade, and the Nano is going on to Beeflard right now on that Diva. So a bunch of ultimates coming out from both teams. However, Furious Unicorns again really just dotting those I's and crossing those T's in the end of this team fight. So again, looks like Monkey is going to be pushed back to that spawn room, even with a couple of kills. I mean, Veska maybe making a turnaround, who knows?
Yeah, and
Coming
actually,
out with a couple kills here.
this was really well done from Monkey. They've gotten out pretty much all of Furious Unicorn's ults while they held on to 3 themselves.
That's a very good observation. Yeah, now with the fight swinging their way, Furious Unicorn's forced to regroup, and you know Monkey having that ult advantage now. So we'll see how they make use of it here as they push forward.
Cyberspace onto the Widow.
Man, that was a juicy headshot, taking down Wingcraftian, taking over that dominance as the sniper. So a bit of a tank battle here at the very end of the point on this first checkpoint, so we'll see how this plays out. Beeflar tossing that Diva Bomb up in the air as the Dragon Strike comes up from the enemy. Dark Templar does fall, and they have 11 seconds left to make something happen to get to this checkpoint, maybe earn themselves some more time. However, Furious Unicorns coming in with 4 kills, and they're still pushing back Monkey. So I don't know if they're going to be able to do much after this Hanzo falls on point. They're in overtime, but Beeflar coming around with those jets, knocking Hanzo down, and it looks like they were unable to get that first checkpoint.
That's right, very close there though, so Furious Unicorn's going to have to essentially cap that first checkpoint. Monkey has the opportunity to take a very early fight here to try to squeeze 2 fights out of this point that really is only usually 1 fight long. So we'll see what they want to run to try to make that happen.
Right, absolutely. You know, we saw plenty of the snipers coming out, and they were doing a lot of work. You know, and some of these standard dive tanks coming out doing a lot of work as well. You know, Table East switching over to Diva to help out a little bit. But you know, we'll see how they handle this. Like you said, they really only have to get the cart past that first checkpoint, and Furious Unicorns will take Gibraltar. So it is entirely possible they're going to go for a highly aggressive, you know, some sort of maybe death ball or aggressive dive comp. So we'll see how they tackle that. I think we spoke about this the last time we casted, how you are definitely able to take some more risky or interesting compositions or plays because you know you don't have to survive throughout the entirety of the map. You only have to get through a third of it. So I'll be very interested to see how they implement either aggression or perhaps even some sort of dive mechanics to really get that first point as quickly and as cleanly as possible. Because if you get stunned or if you get stalled too much on that aggressive attack, it is possible for Monkey to hold them until the very end of that timer. So
yeah, that's absolutely right. So we are going to have on the defense a Reaper Zarya Reinhardt in Genji comp with Ana Zen for the supports. Furious Unicorns attacking with a Widow Pharah dive, so it does look like they're kind of expecting one of these slower moving grouped up comps where Pharah can get a lot of splash damage and build up his ultimate quickly.
And yep, exactly what's going on. So deep inside, taking advantage of the concentrated enemy team on this high ground. Ooh, and singling out Dark Templar with the help of the Oxyconn is able to take him down right away. So Monkey down 3 players already. It looks like they're moving this cart steadily enough. And they're just getting pushed back and staggered, unfortunately. So both tanks now trying to fight for their lives, but Beeflard really piling on that damage as Diva. So just like I mentioned, they really took the aggression, they took the lethality up, and they're taking this first team fight and steadily pushing this cart exactly where they need it to go. So Diva actually getting torn apart by Reaper. Obviously, his main function is to rip these tanks up. So Beeflard forced to move back, but Lijiang taking up the brunt of the work now for his team and just pushing the rest of Monkey back as Furious Unicorns gets this this cart up. A couple kills coming out for Monkey. They might be able to push Furious Unicorns back here for just a minute. They're very close to getting the checkpoint, but in the meantime, they're not making any progress. So we'll see what happens. They have 2 minutes and 40 seconds left.
And Monkey still don't have anything to deal with this Pharah, so she may be able to continue to move around uncontested. She's only going to have to get close enough to use this barrage here in this next fight.
That's exactly right. So we see a bit of
huge stagger on the Beeflard there.
Absolutely.
That's going to get them a lot of time off the clock for Furious Unicorns.
Yeah,
So.
we'll see what they do. Like I said, you know, if that aggression and that lethality isn't enough and isn't happening fast enough, they may be able to hold them here. And Wingcrafty flanking cyberspace so that his team's clear of that Widow sightline. However, Flutio heads back and reses the Widow to hopefully get that DPS back online.
Yeah, and that was a bold engage from Furious Unicorns to move in on while they had a 5v6, missing their D.Va still. But Wingcrafty and Veska going to try to hold blue box here, keep the enemy from getting that control.
Right, yeah, and a good reaction deflect from Crafty, and he didn't fall immediately to a bunch of burst damage. However, it does look like Beeflard is able to take down Dark Templar again, and that might put Monkey in a tight spot with one of their main supports down. So the D.Va Bomb comes out from Beeflard, doesn't take anybody, but I believe he does get to remech. Deep inside, taking down Aura Creature, so Furious Unicorns looks like they're up a few in this fight right now. They just need to get some people on point and get this D.Va off, and they'll be able to make it to this checkpoint. As I say that though, coming out, Tayobi takes Flutio down with that D.Va Bomb, so now Furious Unicorns down one of their healers. Dark Templar pops that Transcendence to keep the rest of his team alive, and Wingcrafty is able to lock down 2 Dragon Blade kills, taking Quig out, so Furious Unicorns is going to have to regroup yet again. They have 50 seconds left. Monkey could keep them from getting to this first checkpoint.
That's right, and that was a really good Transcendence to keep Wingcraftian up during his Dragon Blade. That's what allowed him to get those 2 kills, because he was being focused by the enemy team.
Oh yeah. When you see dragons coming out of a cyborg and he's screaming Japanese, it is terrifying. So
right,
very
cyberspace
good move.
Back over to that Pharah, gonna see if they can make that work again. But most of Furious Unicorns really low, kind of getting into this poke game and losing to some extent.
Yeah, they are, and with Flutio O's having to use res on Quig, hopefully their healing pool will be a little more stable here, but they're just getting a lot of this poke damage, like you're saying, from the Reaper, the Winston, the D.Va. I mean, they're really just getting pressured with all this DPS, and with the really juicy play here from Veska, most of Furious Unicorns is falling on point here to this massive damage output. I don't know that they're going to be able to make it. They're in overtime right now, so they have to make something happen on point, or else they're going to have to go to another round of this. So we've got Veska really pumping out the shotguns on Furious Unicorns right now, and they're unable to get this going. The Nano Boost does come out on the Oxyconn, but he falls right away, as well as Quig. So the D.Va Bomb may catch 2 people. It looks like it caught 2 people. Veska doing some work, though, again with these shotguns, getting these tanks just torn apart, and nobody's really stopping him, so he's just getting this damage pushed out as much as possible. And a really nice Transcendence again from Dark Templar. We've still got a contest on point, so...
Deep inside there,
and there we go.
And
Woo!
really good hold from Monkey. They were staggering their ultimates well and just did a really good job. At the same time, Furious Unicorns not looking themselves on that last attack. They were kind of staggering in, using ultimates in lost fights, and
looked a
just
little
making
uncoordinated.
Yeah, and a lot of swapping, a lot more than you'd like to see. So,
and I mean, Veska clearly probably a Pharah main, because a lot of those rockets were connecting. So, and I mean those shotgun pellets as well. So,
yeah.
But yeah, really, Furious Unicorns.
Really
just...
good play on the Reaper.
Oh, for sure.
Really good play from the Winston and the supports for Monkey there in that last match.
Yeah, that was a fantastic defense. Yeah, definitely we saw something different coming out from Furious Unicorns, but I'm very happy to see that Monkey gave it their all on Gibraltar and really just locked down that solid defense. Even at the beginning, when it was first starting out, they were doing a pretty solid job, and it took Furious Unicorns quite some time to even really get any attack rolling past that first little turn there. So really good job on their part. I'm really happy that they were able to lock that down and show us what they got.
Yeah, that's exactly what we like to see, is those teams stay in it till the bitter end and actually being able to take that last map. And as we said, that may have some implications later on in this season.
We never know. And, you know, we'll definitely, as far as I'm aware, there'll be more of this going on. So any teams that maybe didn't do as well as they wish to, you know, can compete again and see themselves, you know, doing better, I'm sure, with the environment and with just all the practice. So really good to see all this going on. And are there any more matches going on tonight, Suds, that you know of?
There may be one that started about a half hour after ours that's still going on, but I believe most of them started about the same time, so
Right.
you may still be able to catch them. So keep an eye out. And as always, keep an eye on the Discord. Coming up, I think this weekend is probably our exhibition match for the free agents. So if you're a free agent, be sure to check that out. If you're a team captain or just kind of leader of a team, be sure to check that out too. You may need to pick up some ringers here.
Right.
Moving into stage 4, try to secure those playoff spots.
You got it, Suds. Yeah,
but otherwise, we'll keep going with stage 4 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been a delight to cast these games, and I'm excited to keep doing some more. So everybody who turned up today, appreciate it. Your lovely messages in the chat are always a delight to read when we're having some downtime. So thank you guys for that, and I hope you guys look forward to some more matches in the future.
That's right. This is Suds and Avi signing off.
I'm Avi, he's Suds.
That's right. And thank you guys for joining us. We'll catch you next week.
Have a lovely night, everybody.